I'm fighting for. And your words just stop, don't hold me back. Don't hold me back. Just let me go, just let me go. I need to get it off my mind before it devours all my energy. So hard to leave it all behind. I write my pen down in a melody, melody. My heart is just another melody. So before I get over you, I'm gonna sing it now. Here's another melody. You can't keep holding on to your past. Yeah. Get out, get under, and just relax. And that's what my friends are telling me. I wish it was easy, but it's not easy. Oh, I need to get it off my mind. Yeah, before it devours all my energy. So hard to leave it all behind. I write my bed down in a melody, melody. My heart is just another melody. Oh, so before I get over you, I'm gonna sing it now. Just another melody. I need to get it off my mind. Oh, before it devours all my energy. Yeah, so hard to leave it all behind. Oh, I write my pen down in a melody, melody, melody. Oh, 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 melody. Oh, over you. Just another melody.
So that song is about a relationship. You know, I've played that one. Uh, let's see, when I first discovered that song. It would have been at the beginning when I started my channel, YouTube channel. It was probably one of the very first songs that I played melody. Good evening, everyone. I'm Teddy, and you're listening to Night Talk, Relax Chat, Resolution. I didn't know that song was coming up, but the lyrics to it could apply. Yeah, they could apply to this. It's Sunday night. I just want to cool down, relax, chat, resolution. So, what does that mean? For me, I'll just say this: I need resolution to all of this that's going on YouTube. And the reason I'm just saying it in short, because over time it has taken a toll, whether I realize it or not, when an individual endures this much sustained over time. It's not only emotional, it's financial, it's reputation, it's a number of things. And the only outlet, the only way that I see this being able to end, because it is gone so, it has just gone beyond. To there's the only out that I see here is to address it legally. Now, people know that I've already been involved in a legal battle on some level, many levels with this. Okay. And while I've not telegraphed my every move and my step, I said I'm not going into 2025. I can't continue if I bring back my main channel addressing any of this. And my thoughts are to take it, um, just take it away because it is just, um, it has been a chapter in my life that I want to really turn the page on. For me, it still would involve not to just let it say, well, no. For me, it needs to come to a head, and that no one should feel like they can escape from the responsibility and simply hide behind anonymity. So, how I'm going to figure this out to get to that next level, I've got to get to that next level. I've got to take the step to take me beyond this so that I can move on. Okay? No matter what. Because I have a life. I have things that I'm seeking to accomplish. And to put a deliberate pause on certain things just because of how this has affected me, I can no longer let it tie me down or hold me back. Mhm. So I'm just saying that I don't know how that resolution is going to come, but it's got to take shape so that it comes, so that it can be resolved. Okay. So, anyway, I thought I would say that. Yes, Gia says, Teddy, how could it not take a toll on you? Yeah, yeah. There's many ways it can, not just emotional. I know that um, it has to. Even though I'm strong and I'm this, and because of my background, my training, it still has an impact. Okay. Mhm. It still has an impact. So, resolution, how will that look like? I'm not sure, but I need resolution so that I can move beyond this. Yeah. Because I I have said I can't, no longer, um, this roller coaster, even with my channels going up and down. I can't. I can't with it. I can't um, feel like I'm walking on eggshells every day to um, do the things on my channel, whether there's 15 people watching, 50 people watching, or one person watching. I have to be in the mindset where I can give my very best. And when I do that, I'm spot on. And when I don't, there's just for me, it's a feeling of it's footing, like get your footing. Hmm. Yeah. And I know it's because of um, this huge albatross that is very present. Mhm. Because while some of you may not understand exactly what's going on, is how it has spilled over into off of YouTube into my personal, you know, my whole uh, being and just my surroundings and living in this. Um, it's kind of part of it. It's an unknown. It's like in the shadows. If you know what I'm trying to say, without, uh, yeah, yeah. I am not by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not a hermit. I go out. I do things. I do. I do a lot of things, and I want to do more. But when I do a search, for example, and I see like my name in a search, my real name, and it's tied to a big lie, you know, it's tied to somebody's website and it's full of falsehoods and lies. It's detrimental. And for that, that person needs to be held accountable. And that's the resolution. That's the only, I really don't see anything outside of that. Now, I have thought at some point that it could be, but we're beyond that. This person is dangerous. This person is, um, I listened to, again, tonight, I listened to some of their videos and things they've said directly to me and about me. And they have absolutely said and stated they don't have any limits. The, it's everything is off the table. This person has to be held accountable. Mhm. Because again, anytime someone makes, you know, threats covertly, and other people get involved in it, it compiles it. Okay. Yeah. So when this one person, when they are, when the playing field, when it is leveled, is when I think, for me, that's when resolution will come. At even in that moment, Even in that moment, just knowing who this individual is that has been causing so much pain and has been relentless. And again, I don't want to put any of my family, my friends, my loved ones in harm's way. But this person needs to be dealt with. This person needs to be dealt with. Again, everybody is different. I'm in a different situation. Financially, I have spent thousands of dollars already. And for me to pursue a lawsuit, I don't get a pass. It's not going to be free. Okay? It will take another investment. Okay? Plus some other things. So again, everybody's circumstances are different. But for me, it's like the only way. I don't see um, this coming to a finality until this individual is known. Again, I'm not going to telegraph, but it's like just hold on. It's like tying on, hold on, because their day is gonna come where they're going to have to give an account for their deeds that they've done. For their um, defamation, harassment, cyberbullying, emotional toll, financial. There's a lot that has taken place. A lot. I have said, maybe, I don't know, maybe in the last month, I know I have said something like, if someone gave me, if I could see a clear choice, where I could choose A or B, someone say, you find out who she is, in exchange, you got to give up all your YouTube, all this. I couldn't shut this off fast enough. That's how much, when people think I am so connected to this and this is my coins and I've got to do this, for clicks and for views. No, I would rather just wipe the slate clean, start fresh. From ground zero. Just to see that individual outed. and brought to justice. Because there's only so much more that I really want to say about it. I have even listened to my evolution and my some of my tapes, some of my videos. And at some point it's I've said what I need to say about this. I don't need this for content. As a matter of fact, when I look at what could have happened or what, it can still, it's always lurking that channels can go in a moment. All it takes, is so many strikes. And YouTube, to, uh, you know, you go back and forth and it can all go. And then the fighting, I have fought so much over, you know, years since 2022 with my channels going down 9 times now. I know how to fight it, but I am so over it as far as going through those cycles. I'm done with that. I'm done with it. But this cycles of in living in this shadow. Yeah. I have I'm this is the wrong it's feeling like it's the wrong place at the wrong time now for me. It's you know, I have a lot to weigh and um, none of us are getting any younger. And certainly I'm not. And we've witnessed, so much. And I'm don't even want to subject my uh, my audience to this any longer. I said, you know, we're getting close to the end of the year. It's, November 24th. Mhm. Yeah. Nobody's promised tomorrow. I don't care how old you are. Mm-mm. No one. But if you are younger, the expectation is, you know, if a person lives to be 80 years old, let's just pick a number. Okay. And another person lives to be 80 years old. It's how those 80 years are spent. Right? The quality of life, we're just going through here and passing. So your 80 and my 80 is the same as far as amount of time. It's how you live that time. And so for me there's there has always been in my life many successes. This part is what whatever it was planned for, whatever I've learned from it, however it's affected me. Things actually come to a head at some point. At some point in time, things change or they end. Yeah, it's not going to be like this always. Yeah. And you're right. Quality of life is everything. That's what Cheryl is saying. So I was going to also say 80 is here, 80 is there. I use that to say you don't, a person who has 80 years and another person they don't get any more time. Okay. You'll get there. You'll get there. Right. But a person who, let's say, has a much shorter lifespan, but they had a quality of life and was fulfilled in so many ways. And maybe someone outlived them in the number of years. But the quality of their life it was a poor quality. Maybe they suffered many, many, many years. Maybe they, had poor health or, whatever. However they suffered, could be family or children or, whatever they had to go through that caused them, you know, to suffer. Yeah. Because there's different ways you can suffer. Mhm. You can have perfect health and still be suffering inside. Mhm. Mental health is as important as physical. You know, people tend to separate it. It's because you can't really see it on the outside as it's sometimes it's not evident. You know, something physical you can, for the most part, it's evident. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. So that's why I call this resolution. I'm I'm just thinking out loud. I'm you know, and weighing uh, things. And yes, I'm seeking justice for myself. Mhm. And others too. Because that will be the residual value of all of this. Yeah. So I said some music. It's half an hour. And I just wanted to say that as the subject and use myself as the talking point. And yeah, let you know what's on my mind tonight is my audience. Yeah, at least some of the things that I think about. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I can read a couple of comments. By the way, you can reach out to me. Email me at unwindmcteddy@gmail.com. Let's see. Okay. We are live right now. Did I make Instagram live? We should be live on. Yes, we're live right now on Instagram, X, Facebook, and here on YouTube. Okay. Yes, there comes a point in life when you realize what truly matters. Once you do, it's crucial to fight with everything you have to preserve it. Yes, sometimes it does um, require letting go of jobs. Yeah, take making a change, switching careers, taking a step back, finding a new direction. People do that, and um, changing people, letting go of people and things that no longer serve you. Yeah. Mhm. And it's during this time, um, especially, it's the last month of the year, and businesses, do this when they're looking to close the books out and how they're doing. It's that last big push um, at the end of the year to get it done, to take assessment, to finish up, to complete, so that going into a new year, you don't carry over things. Yeah. Some things have to be carried over, but some things don't. Yeah. Something has got to break. It has to, because that's a line in the sand. I have said is change. It's a forced change. I have to do it. Mhm. I said I was going to purge, and purging for me is going to involve um, some new direction. But it can be a good thing. It can be a good thing. Yeah. Yes. Setting new goals. That's and visualizing. Yeah. 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 As I've said in the past, some of the things that this individual has done have been cruel. I'm talking about cruel. And, you know, and it could be also, you know, when I see what, was said and done about, my brother and his passing. And it could be that in going through some of these videos, some of the things I didn't realize that were said. She actually said that I, you know, unalive my brother. And that's so painful. It's cruel. That person needs to pay for that. That person, whoever she is absolutely evil. There is no there is no justification. I don't know what rock they crawled up from under. But this individual is cold, stone cold. Stone cold. They are the worst of the worst. They are the worst of the worst, in my opinion. I don't see color at all. Color has nothing to do with it. It's being human. They are the worst of the worst. Yes, black hurt. So, again, resolution is what I need outside of anyone else. I need it for my own uh, peace of mind, my health, and, you know, my outlook. I have always been a very positive person. Mhm. And I'm still positive. And I'm still hopeful. Mhm. Yeah. Pam says, for my own sanity. Mhm. Yeah. It's like, how much can a person endure of, just blatant lies? And the lies are just so outrageous. Yeah. Yeah. Just so outrageous. Yeah, deeply disturbed is what Cheryl says. There's something terribly, terribly wrong with a person like that, I think, that could do some of the things that she does. I don't know. Yeah, they have a deep seated uh, uh, hate. They're miserable. And they want others to be miserable because whatever they were dealt with in life, because there must be something there. There's gotta be. I mean, I can't put together in my mind a person, uh, even anonymous, doing some of the doing the things with such, they're so callous about it. There is no feeling. There is none. Doesn't exist. That's my conclusion. Yeah, that's the only way they could do this in my mind. That there must have been something that happened to them. I don't know what it is, but there's something. Yeah. I'll read a few more comments, and yeah, I'm not. Well, people can. You can get your own. I can give off a certain impression of when I say things like this, and it's kind of it's a heavy subject. It is, because people who have followed my channel have seen what has happened and probably ask themselves, like, how, yeah, or make judgment about it. Mhm. Also, the individual that they've co-opted and who lives right here, there are no words. There are no words for uh, things that they've said and done, and they have signed off. I've It's in their own words in their videos that they support, and they say that I deserve what this individual has done to me. So it's as if they've done it too. Mhm. Their hands are not clean. I don't know where these people came from. I I I I've never had this kind of close contact with when I say close contact, and yes, because this person or persons are affecting my you know me outside of YouTube. I have never had to deal with this. It's incredibly it's an eye-opening experience. These are really, really, really mean people. The worst of the worst. Cruel and unusual. I don't see them any different. Has nothing to do with color. I need people to understand that. Uh-huh. No, Gus, please. Yeah, I don't know who created these monsters, but that's what they are to me. They are monsters in a nightmare. Yeah, and they need to be held accountable. You think I feel a certain way? These people are, I don't know. Yeah, these are some real live ones that are dangerous in my opinion. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, these are people who would wish that things only because of their behavior. It speaks volumes of what they think. They've said things that are cruel, so I can only imagine what they think. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. I I could use an analogy, but maybe I won't, because some people might take offense. I talk about, you know, the streets. Well, there are YouTube streets, and there are streets in our, you know, country. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And some people who are walking the streets are are dangerous. You know, did you see that? That guy who was a homeless guy, and he was in New York, and they caught him on camera. He had a bag with him and a change of clothing, and he had a large, knife weapon, and he was caught, um, with one of those cameras, and it shows he goes out on the street and he changes, and you know, and then within moments, he unalives three people, a knife attack in New York. He knew what he was doing. He prepared to do it. Oh, he carefully hid his weapon. He knew what he was doing. Premeditated, that's exactly. When I say he knew what he was doing, yes, he did. Look it up. Watch the video. He carefully took his time. And now the city of New York, and they're saying this is the failure. You know, me see. He went on a stabbing spree 6 days ago. One woman was unalive, and two men. Now, obviously, there had to be some mental challenger. I don't know his background, but he was 51 years old. It was a random attack. He was sent to jail, by the way, without bail. He was indifferent about it. People were just going about their day. Just and I'm looking at his picture. He had, blood on his clothes. He was found. He was believed to be homeless. He lived in a shelter, 30th Street. The first victim was the 36-year-old man. And that happened at 8:22 a.m. It was unprovoked. He was working at a construction site. About 2 hours later, according to this, a 68-year-old man was fatally stabbed multiple times. Then there would be, he picked another victim. The third would be a 36-year-old woman. So, in other words, it didn't stop at the first. It didn't stop at the second. It went on. A spree. How he was able to, do that. There was an Uber driver who witnessed the third attack and followed Rivera, that was his name, up to the First Avenue, calling out of the window to pedestrians to help, it said. He quoted, it says, "I'm walking with him. I'm saying, drop it, man. It's not worth it." This was a witness, Baja. Told him, drop the bag. You see, he had this bag. There's going to be cops up ahead. And then a veteran, a New York Police Department officer, was there and heard the commotion, stepped outside, heard what people were saying, and reacted. He stopped this man, Rivera, dumped out his bag, and he found not one but two knives. He was taken into custody. If it had not been for this officer, they are saying, at the time, these random acts, this person could have conceivably, continued another person and another. just picking victims, walking up to them and attacking them. It's scary. Could it have been, um, avoided, stopped? Can it happen anywhere? Yes, it can. Yes, it can happen in New York uh, during broad daylight. Mhm. Yeah. So, prayers for the families who, are dealing with this. Is tragic. What was his name? Uh, he is Ramon Rivera. Mhm. What you know, caused him that morning? What's behind all of that? I don't know. Mm. What did Eric Adams have to say about this? Look, wow. So there was some surveillance video that was obtained by Eyewitness News. That's ABC 7. I'm looking. It shows the man putting on a hoodie. That's what a skull cap and gloves. Then pulling out a giant knife from his backpack that he had hidden in his shirt before walking away. The suspect had 8 prior arrests, so he had run ins with the law. He was thought to have severe mental and health challenges. I said he must have. But Eric Adams, the mayor, said the real question as to why was he on the street? Why was he on the street? Yeah. So this is what is out there, and it's that's sad in many ways, you know, because there are real um, mental, health crises that um, people face every single day, and to be compared to someone like that, hmm put in posts, put out there in videos, by more than one person, to have that even put into a request for a PPO and to make false claims that I am walking around neighborhoods and threatening children and adults, and people should be scared of me. and causing such a stir with I don't know what kind of people listen to that channel and what kind of people could be triggered. I want her to be found. Mhm. Because people should not feel like they can get away with that. Mhm. And to waste money and to take away from law enforcement to deal with crimes that they need to be dealing with on the street, and to take up their time to send law enforcement and make fake phone calls and fake wellness checks because they want to entertain their audience and they make money off of that. That person needs to be found. You see, I don't see them any different because they could cause real harm. Mhm. So while there are, officers who have done terrible things, that's right, they have. They don't get a pass either. But if we can't depend on our law enforcement to enforce the laws, then what are we to do? Right? That's how I feel. If we don't have law enforcement to protect and to serve, no, they don't get a pass for the wrongs. I never would give them a pass. And yes, there are some bad ones. But we still need law enforcement. We do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do. For our own safety. Yeah. So that's a difficult one to try to sell me on. No. You call me what you want to call me. Say what you want to say. But if we can't support, you know, laws, then, we will be left to fend for ourselves. There should be. I mean, we live in a civil society, so there should be law and order. Now, don't get me started. Especially when I've read some of these things that have happened and some of these things that were supported. I'm like shocked when I learn. Mhm. Yes, people do need shelters, they need help, they do. Society, we need all of that. Mhm. Yeah. But I could start talking about something. Yeah, talking about the money that's spent. when we do need to support the ones that are here legally, Americans. Mhm. Yeah, oh, yes. I mean, turn on the news and listen to some of the complaints that people are having all around the country. Yeah. You mean people are getting free cell phones, free uh, cards, these, I just say plastic, filled with money and stuff. And then there are other people who say they can't get help. It's amazing. I don't know. Hmm. Yeah. All right. You see, we go. It is 10:26. Yeah. A little over an hour. Yeah. Hmm. I didn't play any more music, but I just talked. It's like sometimes before I come on, I don't know exactly what I'm going to say, or, I don't. Who does? It's a life. I have an idea, and I just talk. Yeah. I appreciate each and every one of you um, who joined me tonight and listened or whatever. You can also reach out to me if you care to. Um, Tomorrow's Monday. If we um, yeah, start of a new week. It should be a short week for most people. As a matter of fact, a lot of people are on vacation right now. So, yeah, 3 more days before Thanksgiving Day. And I'm hoping that I can spend some time, with my family coming up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And all of you. So, I think that will do it for me. Just in case I didn't read all your comments, uh, yeah, we could maybe pick up some of this at another time. Let's see. I've checked my mail. I'm good. Um, let's see. Okay. Oh, all right. So over on Instagram, few folks over there. Thanks for joining me. Always, I'm always interested how new people learn about my Instagram. But thanks for listening. Yeah. Okay. Um, what else? Wait a minute. Yeah. Thanks, Bush babies. We know you're out there. Yeah, good Bush babies and one or two who are observers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Um, yeah, something's going on, Pam. Yeah. You say, I'm telling you, she's sick. There's something. There is something I can't. Um, what is it? Cheryl says we're, I guess I do need to read a couple more comments. Okay. Cheryl says we've learned from various individuals here on YouTube that the courts are often reluctant to properly address the role of mental health in matters of public safety. Yes. And who ends up suffering as a consequence. Yeah. Yeah, we live in it's a different country. You know, it's the freedoms that we have here in this country. freedoms of speech and all kinds of freedoms, rights. All of that, it comes to as well. It attracts, people to come to this country as well for jobs, for a more secure, I think, environment for families. Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want that? Mhm. But if I tried to, move or live in a different country, I'd have to go through the process, because I'm American. Yeah. Yeah, our taxes. Okay. Who's Nico? Hello, hello. Yeah, social media. Joanne. Social media gives people an opportunity to be anything that they are not. For instance, I've never met so many wealthy people in my life. It seems like I'm the only one that's just getting by. Oh, yeah, a lot of people live a fantasy. All right, that will do it for me. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the Grizzlies. Please hit the like on your way out. Email me, join me tomorrow morning. I plan to come back for Missy Mocha. And yeah, can't tell you what time, but hopefully it'll be, reasonable time. All right. That's it. That's all. No more music. Okay, I'll play a couple of songs. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.
Why don't you get it by now? Tell me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want it. Did you forget that golden rule? Why is our love at one-sided? It should really be give and take. Fill you up and leave me empty. Baby, was that my mistake? Covering these feelings, going through changes. I'm just so mad right now, I can't even think straight. So I'ma just tweet it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just tweet it and delete it before we cross the line and we reach a point we can't rewind. Rewind, rewind, rewind. Tell me what choice I have now. I just wanna get it right with you. But if we try to talk about it, our history says we'll just argue. And I know you're gonna act a fool, and then no one could tell the difference between me and you, babe. Watching from a distance, hiding these feelings, going through changes. I'm just so mad, but now it's at my own expense. So I'ma just tweet it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just tweet it and delete it before we cross the line and we reach a point we can't rewind. Maybe I need some space, need somewhere else to go, to release, to relax, to let my emotions flow. But for now, I just read it and delete it, knowing you won't read it before we get too far away. I need to clear my mind. I'd rather just tweet it and delete it cross the line and we reach a point we can't rewind. Rewind, rewind, rewind.
Honestly, I shouldn't. Caught up in my feelings, messed up and I'm sprung. Something in your smile that it makes me wanna come over. Can I come over? I wanna come over. Thinking about your ocean. Swimming pool is closed and I'm in the deep end. The waves are washing over. I know I'm not sober. Can I come closer? I wanna come over. When you leave me like that, girl, don't do me like that. Ooh, when I think about that, I'll be coming right back on. Girl, don't do me like that, no. Oh, I know you wanted some closure. You said you wanna move forward. I know we're not done. I'm thinking about our moments. I know I'm not sober. Can I come closer? I wanna come over. When you leave me like that, girl, don't do me like that. Ooh, when I think about that, I'll be coming right back on. Girl, don't do me like that, no. Oh, you know what's up? Your favorite lover. Just hit me up. I'm coming over. You know what's up? When you leave me like that. Your favorite lover do me like that. Ooh, just hit me up. I think about that. I'll be coming right back. Oh, know what's up? Know what's up? Know what's up? Your favorite lover do me like that. No, just hit me up. Oh, I'm coming over. Whoa, yeah.
Empty bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last night. We got a little drunk, yeah. Now I'm a little numb. Spending hours by your bedside, talking till it's dark out somehow. Can get you off my mind. Don't wanna say goodbye, bye, bye, bye. Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now. Yeah, I don't really know anymore how to feel something again. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. I don't really know anymore how to be more than your friend. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. Early mornings in your dome, I'll be sneaking out the door while the sun rises. Cause I ain't got the time, yeah, can't tell another lie. And baby, I know you want more than this, but you know I can't afford your kiss. So I'm staying for the night, but then I gotta say goodbye, bye, bye. Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now. I don't really know anymore how to feel something again. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go all in. Yeah. Oh, baby, I don't know. I think I'm scared of falling, and I really don't know how to feel again. Yeah, I don't really know anymore how to feel something again. Think I'm just scared of falling. Don't wanna go